Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to get that Korean glass skin look. I do not have perfect skin at the moment, so hopefully you'll figure out how to do this look without having perfect skin, and also without doing a lot of steps. Now this look focuses mainly on skincare for sure, but I'm going to try and show you just ways to kind of cut corners without making it too much of a fuss and without spending so much money on products. Now here's the finished look. As you can see, it's just very fresh and dewy and skin-like. You can still see my skin. I think the hardest thing with this is finding the right products that work for you. But hopefully you get some nice inspiration for this look, and some of the products in here might be able to help you. And so without further ado, let's just get started. So first things first, I'm going to go with my eye cream. This is the same one I've been loving from Mizon. It's that snail cream. Now I try and be very gentle in this area. I use my ring finger. Nice massage that in, and then I take it out to my temples. So I just went in with a layer of the Klairs Unscented Essence Toner. Now I'm just going to be doing a few more skins of this to really pump up the hydration level. And again, I'm just patting this into the skin and I'm taking it down my neck. Now whenever I want to get a really bouncy, hydrated look, I try and do at least 5 skins. If I'm ever in a rush, I might just do 1 or 2. But for this look, we were really focusing on the skin and hydration, and so I'm going to go with as many layers as I can. I love taking essence toners around my eyes, especially right here. I get really dry in that small triangle right in there. I think just using a lightweight essence toner really helps. Now on top of that, I'm just going to use the original formula from Klairs from the Supple Preparation Facial Toner. I cannot say that. Now I'm just going to take about 1 or 2 skins of this. It's a little bit heavier than the unscented toner. And I'm just going to use that as a supplement on what we just did. So just patting that into the skin all over. Now to really lock everything in without leaving it really greasy, I'm just going to go over top with the Belif True Cream, the Aqua Bomb. So this is the more lightweight and cooling formula of the True Cream. I'm just going to rub that between my hands and then pat that in as well. And again, don't be afraid to take it around your eyes. You really want the eyes to, I think that's the key to this. It's not only the rest of your skin, but right around your eye area right here. I think when that's really well hydrated, you can really tell a difference. Now this step is optional. If you do have time, I suggest you do it. If you don't, it's no big deal. But I love going over top with a nice sheet mask. Now this is from Mizon. It's just their Aloe and Soothing Moisture Essence Mask. I think just putting a mask over any type of treatment you're doing really just kind of helps seal the deal. It helps push everything down deeper into your skin. And it's really nice and cooling too. Now I'm just going to leave this on for about 10 minutes and come right back. Okay, so we're just going to peel this off. I love putting whatever is left over all over my hands. It's so nice. And we're just going to let that sink in. Look at that glow we already have right now. And look at that breakout. Okay, so now that all of our products have sunken in a little bit more, my skin doesn't feel too slippery. It just kind of has a nice bounce back to it. Now I feel comfortable going in with my makeup. Now to make sure my skin is not only dewy and bouncy, but also poreless, I'm going to take my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer and just take that all in my T-zone, which is where I have the most prominent pores. Now I'm just going to use a viewfinder for this. Now I tend to have pores right in between my brows, and then obviously on my nose. I have yet to meet someone without pores in their nose. If you meet someone, ask them what's going on, because I need to figure that out. Next, to enhance that dewy look, I'm going to go with my Nayod Highlighting Primer. Now we're going to take this all over. Oh my god, it's pouring. Can you guys hear it? Now what I like about this primer is that it does give you a sheer glow, but it doesn't make you look greasy or emphasize pores. So next we're going to be going after some sort of a light coverage dewy look. And so to get that, I'm going to be using the Lancome Skin Feels Good, what is this? Skin Tint. So I have a few pumps in the back of my hand. I'm just going to take a damp beauty sponge to work that in. Now using a sponge is the best way because it'll give you the lightest coverage and make it look the most natural. Wow, look at that. I love the way this looks. Wow, I love the way this looks. Look at the coverage, it's very light. But look at the finish now. It truly is like a Your Skin But Better product. Now I'm not looking to go too heavy with the coverage here, so I'm going to take a little bit of my Milk Makeup Concealer and just go into my problem areas. Now I'm just going to blend that in with my finger. So I just put a little bit of concealer around my nose. And most importantly, I think, is the inner corners of my eyes. That'll make us look most awake. So here's what we have so far. Now I don't want to go too heavy with the powder on this look, but I do want to set my really greasy areas. So that'll be right here, and right here. But I'm going to use the lightest bit of powder I can. I'm literally going to take the top of my RCMA translucent powder and not even pour anything out, but just take the very top. Now once I'm all set with that, I'm going to go in and just kind of re-highlight those areas with a really natural looking highlight. My favorite has been Hot Sands by NARS. I'm just going to take that highlight on a fan brush from Morphe, this is the M497. And I'm just going to work in really light circular motions, starting on the highest of my cheekbone and like a little bit in. So like not just like one stark line right here, we're going to take it a little bit in right on the apple of the cheek right there. Then I'm going to bring that up over the temple and right on the highest point of the eyebrow. Same thing over here, we're just going to do little circles in the apple of the cheek, work it up the temple, and then a little bit on the high point above the brow bone. I cannot speak today, you guys. I'm just going to like leave that there. Now usually when I highlight my nose, I just take it on the very tip, but for this look I like to do it all along the bridge. A little bit on my cupid's bow, and a little bit beneath my lower lip. So as you can see there, it definitely gives some nice reflection, but it looks more wet. It doesn't look like a stark highlight, and I think that's really the look we're going for here. Look at that. Now for this look, we're actually going to skip bronzing. I think the bronzing kind of takes away from the freshness of the look, and so we're just going to leave it as that for the rest of the face. I'm just going to clean off the foundation off of my lips. Next I'm going to be doing my brows. Now I'm not going to do anything too heavy. I'm going to try and keep them as light and feathery as possible. Now to do this, I'm just going to be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. Now I'm just doing very light strokes, and I'm holding the back of the pencil here. That way I'm not applying too much pressure. And I'm not reshaping the brow at all. I'm just kind of filling in the major sparse areas and kind of going for a more natural look. Now I'm actually not going to set my brows with anything either. I really like to pair like a very feathery, dry brow with this look, especially since the rest of the face is so wet. I don't like my brow to kind of look clumpy or kind of like gel-like or wet in any way. I kind of like it to just kind of be as is, very feathery, very light, but more so have a dry appearance. Now to just finish off this look, we're going to be taking the Heritage Store Rose Water and Glycerin Spray. I just like got water all over myself. Now when I'm choosing a setting spray for this look, I don't want to go with anything with any alcohol in it. This is really just rose water, glycerin, and actual water. These are really going to help draw moisture in and keep moisture in and give us that fresh, dewy look. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. I want to give you guys a nice close-up. So as you can see, you can still see my skin. It's very just like cleaned up. But we have a very nice highlight going on here that just looks like wet, and that whole glass-like appearance. There's nothing stark about it. It's very well blended in, even on my nose here. It goes up the whole nose. It's a very healthy look, and I think that's what I love about it. And on the plus side, the actual makeup look doesn't take any time at all. It's just about finding the right products. I try and go towards something that gives you a light coverage with a dewy finish. The majority of the work definitely is in the skincare. Skincare is like a big deal with this look. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.